Hi, Lost Lappies, and welcome to my very second Bible study. Today's topic is going to be praying specific prayers. Now, I'm just going to tell you why I think it's important to pray specific prayers. Okay, so the first reason why praying specific prayers is important is because it is a form of relationship. Philippians 4 verse 6, which reads, "Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done." Prayer is not just you putting through requests, but it is also communication. It's building a connection. It's building intimacy with God. Once you take away being vague and you bring in being very specific, it then strengthens the relationship. It's just like when you have a relationship with your friend and something happens and you communicate clearly how you felt and how that made you feel. It helps the person understand you better. The second reason, which is probably my favorite, is that specific prayers build your faith. Mark 11 verse 24, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." So in order to pray a specific prayer, you need to have faith that what you're asking for, requesting for, telling God about will be able to materialize, and that requires faith because you need to believe that it's possible. The third reason is that specific prayers bring clarity and direction. 1 John 5 verse 14 to 15. "This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. Whatever we ask, we know that we have what we have asked of Him." With specific prayers, you can actually see what God has delivered, what God has provided you with. You can literally compare how you were before that prayer and after. But when you pray vaguely, it's difficult to tell whether there has been changes. And then you don't even notice. The last reason is that He cares about details. Matthew 10 verse 30, "And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered." God knows how many hairs you have on your head. So what makes you think that He doesn't want to know exactly how you feel about a situation? What makes you think that He doesn't want to know exactly what you want? What makes you think that? So how you can start praying specific prayers is by just being honest about how you feel. You know how you would call your friend and vent to her about how you feel? Do exactly that with God. The second thing is invite God into the process and not just the outcome. For example, you want to let go of something that is holding you back from fully embracing God, and you maybe don't feel like you have the courage. Ask God to give you the courage to let it go. That's a specific prayer. And the last one is pray with faith, but keep it real, be real. So it means you don't have to fake your confidence, but you can still have a bit of hope and hold on to your hope in those moments of weakness. I just wanted to talk about this because for me, letting go of things that I used to do was one of the biggest struggles, and it was really blocking me from opening up to God and giving my life to God. That's why I decided to talk about this topic. I want you to know that if you are struggling with this, you're not alone, and just ask God specifically. Be very intentional and open about your struggle, because God sees you, but He'd also love you to tell Him exactly what you're going through. Bye, Los Copies.